In the American colonies in the 1700s, pineapples were reserved as gold, or very close. Imported from the Caribbean islands, pineapples that arrived in America were very expensive. One pineapple could cost as much as $8,000 in today's currency. You heard that correctly. $8,000 for a pineapple. Because pineapples were that expensive, the only people who ate it was the extremely wealthy individuals. Fast forward to today. Today, as we make this video, one pineapple in my city costs less than $1. What happened? How can the same thing that cost $8,000 in the 18th century now cost less than $1? I'll explain what happened as I use this story to share with you the reason why your employer isn't paying you enough money. If you're new here, you may want to subscribe so that you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Now, why does your employer underpay you? Why does he give you little money when he makes millions? Well, the reason why your employer underpays you is that he believes you can be easily replaced. I'll explain this with a few analogies. Keep watching. The world where nothing is valuable. Let me start this video by explaining what most people don't know, and that's the fact that nothing in life is valuable. Do you mention gold, diamond, or oxygen? Do you think it's a big deal or make $1 million or to be president of your country? No, diamond doesn't have any value except that it's scarce. If diamond could be found in every street of the world, would you pay $1 to get one? Gold has no value except that it's scarce. If gold could be found in every street of the world, would you pay $1 to have one? Oxygen, money, power, or anything you may think is important today is not important. The reason why human beings value anything is that it is scarce. No matter how important anything is, as long as it's available everywhere, it will not be valuable. If you agree with this theory, then you're about to know the reason why your employer doesn't pay you enough money. But before I explain this, in some specific words, let me remind you of the first story I told you. Why pineapple was gold. The story I told you at the beginning of this video wasn't made up. It was a true story about pineapples. The same pineapple you eat anytime you want now. Now ask yourself, why was the same pineapple we buy for half $1 or $1 cost as much as $5,000 or $8,000 300 years ago? The answer to that question was simple. 300 years ago, the pineapple was as scarce then as gold is scarce today, and just the way only the rich use diamonds now, only the rich could afford pineapples then. The only difference between the pineapples some bought for $5,000 350 years ago and the one you bought yesterday for $1 is in its scarcity. Now that I have made you see how things are valued by humans, not necessarily because of their value but because of their scarcity, let me now explain to you the reason why you may never be paid by an employer the amount you think you deserve. When labor is scarce. 70 to 50 years ago, according to the story I was told, in my country, if you made it to the university and graduate, then employers beg you with jobs, and sometimes 2 or 3 companies fight because of you. We don't need to be a genius to understand that when 3 companies want you, you can get paid 3 times more than you deserve because you're scarce. Today, in the same country, 100 people are fighting for one job. Just as you could earn 3 times more than you deserve when 3 employers fight to get you, well, I'm sorry, you're likely to earn 3 times less than you deserve if you would have to be one of the 30 people who qualify for a job position. It's that simple. The reason why your employer pays you less than you deserve is that he knows that he can replace you by tomorrow morning. But that's not fair. Now, I've heard some people say, but that's not fair. And my response to you is, go and buy a pineapple for $1,000, or go and pay $3,000 to get the stones you could pick at the back of your home. If you can't pay $1,000 for pineapple and you won't pay $3,000 for the stone at your backyard, then you won't pay anyone you can easily replace as if he is a king. This is the truth, but I don't know how many people will take it. If you want to live a meaningful life, listen to what I'm about to say. Stop expecting human beings to behave like angels. It won't happen because they are not. If you think that because your employer is a millionaire, he should pay you $300,000 a year, well, he